Yensid Organist here, and welcome to another episode of New in Town. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Last time, we worked on getting our nether fortress done, and there's one building that we weren't able to make in that, and that's because we need a couple of fairly challenging items to get here in the overworld, and that is what I want to work on doing today. But that's going to require quite a lot of adventuring. So let's get into it. The first thing we need to do is we need to explore what is under this X out here, because this is where we are going to get that special item that we need to be able to build our structure. And it's a little bit of a ways out here, and then we're going to have to head underground to find it. Let's see. Looks like we went too far. So maybe back here. It gets really hard to see as you get close. All right. I think this looks... it's hard to tell. We should be pretty close. So let's go ahead and see if we can get there. And let's hope that the thing that I expect is going to happen doesn't actually happen, because this will be a long process otherwise. Aha! That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so we have an Elder Guardian down here. And this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to break into this, partly because I didn't bring a good way to get out. So let's go get a couple of buckets of milk and probably a water bucket as well. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to get in there. I think once we're in there, though, our Elder Guardian will not be a problem to dispatch. Now armed with several buckets of milk and a bucket of water, we're going to just hopefully be able to work our way in here. I did not do that successfully. And we're in. All right. Here is the Banished King, who is definitely doing a lot of damage, but there we go. Took him out fairly easily. And we've got the Condemned Salve, which we will use. All right, so what do we got in here? We got some sponges. Oh, that's nice. It looks like some underwater versions of portals in here. I don't think I have a hoe, but I think I will definitely grab these sponges before we head out. They could be useful in the future. I know there's a place that I can trade with them, but I don't think we're going to do that quite right now. So let me grab these, and I will meet you back in the village. So our special item is secured. And then, for this Forbidden Steeple, not only do we need that, but we also need a totem of undying, which is going to be quite the challenge to get, because we have to kill an evoker to get that. So you might notice on my hotbar, I have some paper and some gunpowder. I also have an arrow sticking out of my arm, which makes rockets. Why do we need rockets? Because we're going to learn how to fly. So to really be able to finish off a lot of the things that I want to do in the next part of this playthrough is I would really like to be able to fly. So what we are going to do next is we are going to head out to the end, and we are going to not fight the dragon today, but we are going to go and bridge out to the End Islands, go find an End City, and be able to get ourselves an elytra. So, we got this thing for the end portal. So, I need some Eyes of Ender, which I have. I need some chain, stone, and a little bit of wood. And we will need this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get all of this together. So, I think in keeping with all of our mysterious structures out here, I think let's go ahead and put our end portal in this area. And let's see. Let's tuck it right over here. I think this will be good. So, there we go. All right, so not quite there because this needs to be assembled. So if we pop down here, we have our portal reactor, and this is an expensive thing, but it'll be worth it. I think I'm going to step back so that I don't get smashed when these all come down into place. And there we go. We can now get to the end. So, all right. So, I think I have everything that I need. I decided to make an extra pick just in case we end up encased in endstone when we get there. I've got, hopefully, more than enough wood to get out there. Here we go. And look at that. Okay. Let's just kind of get an idea where we are first. Okay, we are right at the end. This is perfect. Let's hope that nobody takes notice of us. Into the unknown. I'll see you guys at the Outer Islands. Salvation is in sight. We've still got a long way to go to get out there. So I'm going to continue bridging out here, obviously, and then I'm going to go find an end city with a ship, and I'll bring you guys back when it's time to do a little bit of raiding. With not too much travel, a nice big end city. Of course, with my luck, there's no ship. Are you kidding me? So, you see, we're 3,500 blocks out. I've been traveling for quite a while. This is the second end city I have come across. It is massive, and it has a glitched out ship. Here we go. That's better. Of course, it looks like it's over the void, and I'm going to still have to bridge all the way over there, but finally have our ship. So, let's get to it. This ship is not over the void. We're going the direct route. And we have our elytra. Fantastic. All right, any good loot in here? A saddle, some gold, because, you know, we can't get gold in this world at all. Yeah, all right. Excellent. Well, this is pretty much what I came for. And, I don't want to get rid of my shield. I wanted to get rid of those sticks. Yeah. So, I'm not planning to do a full-on raid of this end city. I am going to go and loot all of the other chests. But I'm going to save actual end raiding. I've gotten some, shulker shells, just from the little bit of raiding I did at... Oh, hi. Didn't realize there was another one here. And he teleported. Of course he did. But, nice-looking little tower here. Oh, and there's another end city over there. I wonder if it has a ship. Maybe we could get a backup elytra. Let's take that out. Okay. And, alright, we're getting out of here before things continue to get us. Seriously? Alright, so, it is time to take to the skies. Oh, this is gonna be a good feeling. Woohoo! Yeah. This is a big end city, and there's a ship we will be able to get, and a backup elytra, which is going to be awesome. And I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to take the coordinates of this, and then I'm going to come back and raid this at another time. I don't think I realized there was glass there. So we will come raid this at another time when I have a little bit more time on my hands. because mostly what I'm interested in is being able to fly. So let me do a little bit of exploring. I am going to raid a couple of these rooms, and then we will head back to the overworld. Alright, so there's all of my gear, everything that we have gained from this expedition. We are good to go. See you back in the overworld. Woohoo! Hello. We're back. So now that we're back, let's see what our world looks like from the air. There is our town, looking really, really nice. Cool. So, why do I need an elytra? Well, in order to get the Totem of Undying, I think the best way to do that is to do a raid. However, I'm not doing a raid in this village. So what I want to do is I want to build an outpost settlement somewhere where we can get some, we can do another one of these regional outposts so that we can get some different materials. And I can't get up there. And then, also have a little settlement, but also a place where we can build walls all the way around to have it nice and protected so that we can do a raid. So, I'm going to do a little bit of exploring and figure out where I want to build a little settlement, and then I'll bring you guys back when it's time to build the rail line out there and get everything built. So here is the plan. Out here, I have a desert, and then over here we have an extreme hills biome. And this is basically straight out from where we started our station over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to build out to here. We are going to eventually do a settlement in the extreme hills, but we're actually going to turn here, and we're going to do another one out in the desert, and the desert is where we are actually going to conduct our raid today. So we're going to get started building out these rails here, and this is pretty straightforward, but we're going to do that, and then 8, 8, and 8, and that gives us our straight rail. So let's start building. I love how quick and easy it is to build a nice-looking rail system in this pack. It's really, really cool. So, yeah. All right. Well, we are now here. We have a couple of areas set up for our villages, and this is where we are going to start building this village. So I need to decide exactly what kind of structures I want here. Obviously, we need a regional outpost, and we need a villager housing. So I'll have to see what else might be good out here. We might want to do a mining drill. I'm not sure if those will give us some of the specific things that we need. But yeah, let me get that planned out. Let me get some materials together, and then let's build our little town. All right, so here is what we are going to build. So over here, we're going to do a farm plot and a bakery. Right in the center of town is going to be the Bard College. Over here, we're going to do our regional outpost and a homestead, and then we will have villager housing in the back corners and a guard tower right there. So, I've got all of my things that I need to build these various structures in here. Let's get them built. Okay, so our village is all set here. Well, I should say it's all built. Let's see, did we get everything when it was noon? Yes, and what kind of things do we get from our regional outpost over here? We get cactus, ooh, rabbit hide, and sand. Nice, cool. So from here, we need to secure our village with some walls, and this is a fairly simple process. We are simply going to do 8 stone and then a building permit in the middle, and we have a wall. Now, I'm probably going to need to make sure that it connects here, so we'll deal with that when we get there. But in the meantime, we will go ahead and wall this entire thing off. And I do want to, I have an option of building a gate somewhere. And I think that would be a good idea. We'll probably do it over on the opposite side from the guard tower. Or not from the guard tower, but from where the railway station comes in. So there's our little village, and we should be able to just come up here and fight from this guard tower. We've got debuffs on the mobs that'll be coming in. We're buffed out by the Bard College, so we should be in pretty good shape. So now I just need to go find an outpost so that we can get the thing. Bad omen. There we go. We've got our bad omen. Here we go. These guys are going to come right up to the wall. Oh, I actually can't see them. Perfect. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, and I just saw the evoker. Moving very fast. Got him. There's what we need. Of course, we still have to survive this raid. But I'm not too worried about that at this point. Alright, we've got our totem. Well, guys, we did it. We survived the raid. Unfortunately, my computer ran out of memory halfway through that fight, so I wasn't able to get all of it, but we've got our totem. I've got a few extras. I managed to do it without dying, although I did have to expend 1 totem of undying. Got absolutely overwhelmed by Vexes in the final wave, but we now have everything that we need. We got a nice little village here, which I think is really, really cool. I also went through and made sure to get everything lit up. But yeah, so this was a lot of fun. I think this is where we're going to wrap things up for this episode. We're not actually going to hop into the nether and build because I already have over an hour and a half of footage into this episode. So we're gonna wrap it up there. I've got lots of plans for the nether for next week. So that is it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe and make sure you click that little notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. Be sure to follow me on social media. Thanks for watching. See you real soon.